They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. Think about the last time someone spoke and you couldn't take your eyes off them. They weren't just talking. They were connecting. They were not performing. They were making you feel something. That's the magic we're about to unravel today. Whether you're a teacher, a YouTuber, a business leader, or simply someone who wants to speak with impact, this video will teach you the 5 most important strategies to keep your listeners hooked. Not just hearing you, but feeling you. Let's dive in. Strategy 1. Speak to one heart, not a crowd. Picture this. You walk into a room full of people. Some are distracted, some are skeptical, some are tired. Now imagine, instead of addressing the entire room, you speak as if you're speaking to just one person. One heart, one mind, one soul. This is called the listener effect. The brain processes storytelling and direct speech differently than abstract concepts. So when you say, "I know what it feels like to be unheard, to speak and still feel invisible," people don't just listen, they relate. Practical tip. Use more you than I. Turn your facts into feelings. Instead of saying stress reduces productivity, say, have you ever felt so overwhelmed that even getting out of bed feels like a victory? Speak human, not technical. Be personal, not performative. Strategy 2. Emotion before information. We remember feelings, not bullet points. The brain is wired to feel first, think second. So if your speech jumps straight into data, logic, or advice, you'll lose your listener before you've even begun. Great speakers use emotional priming. They say something that strikes a nerve, something we've all experienced. You ever been in a conversation where you're talking, and you just know the other person isn't really listening? That hits. That lands. That creates the emotional doorway to enter their world. Practical tip. Begin your talk with a relatable story, a powerful question, or a vivid emotion. Then, and only then, introduce your content. Remember, emotion opens the door. Information walks in. Strategy 3. Be the energy you want to create. Your energy speaks before your words do. If you're calm, they'll feel safe. If you're passionate, they'll lean in. If you're scattered or inauthentic, they'll feel it immediately, even if your words are perfect. Authenticity is magnetic. We don't fall for people who speak flawlessly. We fall for people who feel real. So don't try to be perfect. Be present. Practical tip. Practice grounding before speaking. Take a deep breath. Smile, not just with your lips, but with your presence. Pause. Own the silence. Don't rush through your words. Let your energy land. The best speakers aren't just heard, they're felt. Strategy 4. The power of the pause. One of the most underrated tools in speaking is silence. You see, when you pause, you give your words weight. You let the message breathe. You let your audience catch up. And more importantly, you let emotions settle. Think of it like music. Without the pause between the notes, it's just noise. Practical tip. After a powerful sentence, pause for 1 to 2 seconds. Let the silence say, "That mattered." And when you ask a question, pause long enough for them to feel it. Have you ever been so deeply hurt that even words failed you? Silence is not empty. It's full of answers. Strategy 5. Make your listener the hero. People don't care how great you are. They care how great you make them feel. If you want to hook your listener, don't be the star of your story. Make them the hero. Make your message a mirror in which they see their power, their pain, and their potential. Speak in a way that makes them think, Wow, this person gets me. Practical tip. End your key points with empowering reflections. You are stronger than you think. You're not alone in this. You have a voice. Use it. When people feel seen, they stay. Closing. Leave them with a touching note. So, how do you keep your listeners hooked? You don't just speak to inform. You speak to transform. You don't speak at people. You speak with them. You use presence, emotion, silence, energy, and deep respect for the human experience. Because, in the end, your words might fade. But how you made them feel, that stays. So next time you speak, remember, you are not just a speaker. You are a bridge between the heart and the head, between the pain and the healing, between silence and understanding. Words are, in my not-so-humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. Albus Dumbledore, J.K. Rowling. So go ahead, speak magic, not to impress, but to impact.